Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn MS Access. This is the part 1 of the video. Here we are going to learn Introduction to MS Access, what are the various parts of MS Access, how to select a particular data type for a particular field, how to select a proper data type, and how to enter the records. So let's start. First, we have to open MS Access 2013. Here students, you can see blank desktop database. Select it. One name is here, database 14. Just click on create and your database is created. Now you have to first understand, or you have to get familiar with this screen. These are called tabs. File tab, home tab, create tab, external tab, database tools, fields, table. This white part is called ribbon. This ribbon is linked with the tabs. If I click on home, the ribbon gets changed. Similarly, if I click on create, the ribbon gets changed. External data, the ribbon gets changed. This part here is called all access objects. Here you can access all the tables that you have created. Till now we have not created any table, so here only table 1 is there by default. This part is the data part of your table. Whatever data is there in your table 1, you will see it here, and you will create your data also here. So let's start creating the table. The first part is, or the first field is ID field. This field by default is the primary key. That is why it is indicated by star mark here. But we have to rename this field, and we are creating one employee field here. So the first field will be employee ID. By default, MS Access has created a primary key for us. We can only rename this primary key here, and this primary key we need not to change because it will get changed by itself once we start entering our records. So the next, we need one table, other fields of the table, and other fields will be like employee name, address, salary, date of joining. Let's see how to enter the data and how to enter the field. Before writing anything in a field, we have to select what is the data type of that field. First, click on this arrow mark here and you will see a list of data types that I have mentioned in my last video. First, this field will be for address, so we will select text. There are many types of text: short text, rich text, long text. We will select only short text here, and this field 1 is coming. We will just write address field here and click on tab. Next part, if we click here, we need employee name. So let's create short text. Let's select short text and create employee name and click on tab. Now see, employee name is not visible, so I will just go here and I will just drag this column so that employee name now gets visible. And next part is salary. Now for salary we will just enter numbers. That is why and not just numbers, we will enter currency. That is why I am selecting here currency, and I will write the name of that field as salary. And the last one is date of joining. So I will first select date and time because we need date here, and I will just select DOJ. I will just write DOJ, and so we are done with the fields. We have 5 fields here. Now we will start entering the records. We don't need to write employee ID because it will be incremented by the computer itself. So just give some name. I am giving one address here. Name I am giving, suppose Ram. Salary. Now I want to make you listen carefully here, that here the number that I have entered is 45,000, but I have only entered number. But since the data type of the field is currency, see what happens once I click tab. See, the 45,000 gets converted to rupees 45,000 and it is properly formatted here in terms of currency. Similarly, if I write the date of joining as 12/5/2019 and if I press tab here, you will see that the slash gets changed to hyphen because we have selected the data type here. And also I want to make you understand that the first field, that is id, we haven't entered any record here, but the computer has incremented it to 1 because earlier there was nothing. Now it has incremented to 1. Why? Because there is only one record here. This entire thing is called a record. Next, let's see another record. Suppose GHY, the name is Geeta. Suppose the address, the salary is 50,000. Once I press tab, see rupees 50,000 and 05/01/2019, then it gets converted to 05/01/2019. Similarly, again the 1 is incremented to 2 because now there are two records. One record, two record. The blue color part is the record here. So one record, two record. If you are not confident of which are records and which are fields, then please follow my last video for proper understanding. Next one, let's give another thing. Suppose XYZ is the address. Suppose teen is the name. Suppose 60,000 is the salary and 2020 is the. So now how many fields are there? Once again I am repeating, how many fields are there? 5 fields are there: employee ID, address, employee name, salary, DOJ, and 3 records are there. Similarly, students, we will enter 10 records and we will proceed in the next part of the video. One thing I need to tell here, this table 1 can be renamed, but you cannot rename a table when it is open. So we will first close the table. Do you want to save the changes? Yes. Here you can give the name. Suppose I am giving the name as employee and I will click on OK. So see, the table employee is created. If you double click on it, the employee table will come. Again I am closing it and I am renaming. I can rename here. I will right click on it and I will rename it to employee details and I will press enter. Now if I double click on it, see, the table is coming. But one thing I need to tell you, or I need to show you, that I cannot rename the table if it is open. See here what is coming. You can't rename the database object employee details while it is open. Means what? We cannot rename a table if it is open. We have to click on close for renaming it. Understood? Now I can rename it. I'm showing you. Suppose I'm again renaming it to employee and I will press enter. See, my employees, my details, my table name is changed, and if I double click on it, the data is coming. So we are at the end. We will do the remaining part in our next video. Thank you.